Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 7:47 a.m., and I have a little Dr. Snurf here. He's pretty active. He's very active. He doesn't like just sitting in one place. He likes to go crawling and adventuring. Problem is, when you get up on my shoulder, there's no place to go adventuring. There's only a fall. Of course, there's only a fall off my hand, too. There's no place for him to look and explore anything. But he's a cutie, and I just wanted you to see him. I'm going to put him back in his cage. He's very active. He's been running on his wheel like crazy. So if you hear that sound, that's just him running on his wheel. Definitely a thumbs up. Oy vey. Today is not a wonderful day. Well, I mean, it's only just started, and I can't say it's good, bad, or indifferent yet. My start of the day was bad. Oh, I was going to quickly say something, and then I went and forgot what it was. It's that sort of day. Thumbs up on that. But normally pain wakes me up around 5 o'clock, 5:30, something like that. Today, because of exhaustion, I woke up at 6:30. 6:30, oh my god. Normally I'm in here and getting ready to record about that time. So it is 7:46 a.m. at this moment, and I am, well, normally I'm finishing up my editing and getting ready to render so that I can be live at 9 a.m. I don't think I'm going to be live at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time today. Oops. Oh well. It happens. Thumbs up for being human. Which, this is just, skin color is part of culture. Skin color means nothing in the terms of what we are as people. It's just an adaptation of your skin to the sun. So it's no more important than the color of your eyes or the color of your hair or the length or strength of your fingernails. But everything is culture. Language is culture. Skin color is culture. And if you don't think it is, try hanging around, well, leave your comfort zone and go hang around with people whose skin color don't match yours. And you'll notice that the culture is different. Language is culture. Skin color binds people together, and because of that, becomes culture. Culture and politics are amazing, because I have people in comments that will occasionally say things like, "Don't you dare politicize this," and then they'll say something that, because of what they've said, politicizes it immediately, worse than anything they would have. They're accusing me of politicizing anything. What I mean by that, though, aside from the fact that they're being hypocrites 99% of the time, is that it's all culture. Language is culture. It all means stuff. Words mean things. And that's sort of a tangled mess of stuff today that I've just said, because that's like 3 huge subjects all tied up into one ball there. And I'm not really going to go into much of anything aside from the fact that, yeah, language is culture. Skin color binds people together, which becomes culture. It's amazing. And politics, everything is politics. Politics is just the way people deal with each other. And so, not having a political stance is a political stance. You're making a political statement by saying you are not going to get involved in political statements. It's all sorts of confusing and such, but that's just the way life is. Human beings, we're confusing and a mess. But culture is language, language is culture, and that's kind of sad because we are losing languages daily. There are only like 3,000 cultures, well, yeah, language is culture. 3,000 languages left on the planet, and we're losing them quickly. And that's bad because each one of them is a culture, a way of living, a way of thinking. I don't know. It is sad. It's the homogeneity of everything. As we become more global, everything becomes more the same. And you lose the outlying stuff. And that's sad. But life is life. So yeah, I'm really, really rambling today. Just about all sorts of stuff. This one too, I might as well say this one. I've had this one person who, in comments, I don't know if they were serious or not, but they were like, they're going, boys and girls for your intro. What, are you assuming my gender? It's like, don't go assuming genders now. It's like, my comment back was, no, the only reason I do that is because to go through all of the various combinations thereof would take 5 minutes. And so to remove the issue, instead of referring to people by genders, I'm referring to everybody as children. Don't assume that I'm assuming gender. I am voluntarily putting you all into the box of children in the terms of what I'm going to call people to avoid the whole kit and caboodle. Because yeah, gender is fluid. Gender is up here. Gender is not your physical stuff. I mean, it's a big mix. Of course, gender is physical. But gender is also gender identity, gender politics. It's also how you feel up here. And I just watched the video the other day of this one fellow who made a very, very brave video. He's finally come out after all this time, made a video where he's not sure if he is scuttling his channel. Because especially in today's political environment, but he's coming out as transgender. He's finally coming out as who he feels he really is. And so he's not really And so yeah, gender. He physically he is he. But up here, that's where it's important. That's where it counts. And so that's going to be the last time I refer to this person as he, because she does not identify as he. And this is where it's important. This out here is just your shell. This is your life support system for what's inside of your head. This is you. This is just, number one, your animal body that wants to survive. Thus, it has a reproductive system. And number two, it's just your shell to keep your brain living. Because this is where we are. You can cut off most of the human body. You can cut off all of somebody's limbs. You can remove most of your organs. You can remove a whole bunch of the outer body. And you're still the person you were. But all it takes is one tiny little block of blood up here, and you can change your personality forever. You are damaged, you are someone different from who you used to be, because your brain is now different. You're still who you were, but your personality has changed. This is who you are, not this. So yeah, gender politics, gender identity. This person, she is she. The physical shell doesn't matter. So that's why I just cut it down and just cut it out entirely and just say, I'm going to refer to people as children. And cut out that entirely. Yes, it's still boys and girls. And I'm not going to spend 5 minutes going through that, but I'm just infantilizing everybody in greetings so that it's easier. Otherwise, yeah, I could spend 5 minutes going through every combination, and frankly, I don't want to do that. So just saying boys and girls, I just go with that. So it's not a gender thing, it's an infantilizing thing. Now, doesn't that make you feel better? Just for the terms of this, though, that's the only reason that I do that. Yesterday, I did not do much. In fact, I didn't even go walking yesterday. Ugh, I sat here in my chair all night. Oh, excuse me. One of the things I did is I wanted to eat, so I had a bowl of chili this morning. And then I washed down my medications with carbonated beverage. So now I have a tummy full of meat and beans and sugar and, well, not high fructose corn syrup, and caffeine, and it's kind of a mess in there, so my apologies. And again, because I do this all in one extemporaneous hot take, I do not edit out any of the warts and seams and moles and hairs. You get to see it all. Maybe that's why I don't do as well anymore as I used to. My time has peaked, but I'm not a hyper vlogger. I'm just a regular vlogger. I'm having a bit of a mental issue that I'm dealing with right now, and it's just a mental thing. So I'm sorry. I'm going to explain it, but this inability to use language, my sincere apologies. But right now I'm having a bit of a mind issue going on with my views have gone on my videos, and my subscription speed has just gone and everything's going down, and I don't know what to do. I'm doing the same stuff I always used to do, and it's not working. So I feel confused and frightened about that, and I want to make my channel live and grow, and I definitely want to keep everyone happy and entertained. So it's mostly a mental thing. I mean, my channel's doing fine. It's growing. I mean, my views are... I'm a niche person. I'm a niche entertainer. I'm not for everybody. So the fact that I've got as many subscribers now as I have is absolutely astonishing, and I've got nothing to complain about. So it's not complaining, it's just worrying, because I'm a born worrier, and that's part of my self-esteem issues. That's part of the whole thing that I'm dealing with going to therapy. It's all tied up with my self-esteem, with the way I look at myself and my life, and so everything is complicated, everything is a mess. I'm 25% put together. I worry about the weirdest stuff. Thank you for letting me talk and worry about the weirdest stuff. I am a talker. If I can't talk out my worries and fears, then I am stuck. He is just loving his wheel. He just goes nuts on that thing. But I've got to talk about stuff, and sometimes it's going to be things that I'm talking about that really don't make a lot of sense, because I'm not exactly sure what I'm articulating. Like right now, I'm not quite sure the point of what I've been trying to say, or what I've actually been trying to say, because I have a vague feeling inside of me that's a vague feeling of unease, and so I'm talking about that, but I don't know what to do about it, or if there is anything to do about it. I've just got to talk about it, because it's a sore spot inside. And when you've got the sore spots, if you just walk around them and ignore them, they're going to get worse. You've got to examine them and poke at them and prod them, find out where the issue is so that you can open it up, get the bad stuff out, and let it heal. So I poke and prod at my issues, and that's one of the things. I'm worried about my channel, but I'm also worried about my reaction to the whole thing. I try to self-police all the time, because I'm putting myself back together on my own, and I'm trying to make sure, as I put myself back together, that I'm putting myself back together in a normal fashion. So I have to self-police by watching myself and the rest of the world to make sure that the house that I'm rebuilding isn't some weird misshapen thing that shouldn't have been put together like that. I'm trying to make it nice and solid, well put together, and something that integrates well into society, not something that's just broken edges everywhere and you get cut when you go walking through it. So I gotta talk about what I feel in my life. I am a talker. That's one of the reasons I was having so much trouble before. I got no one to talk to in real life anymore. I have no face-to-face friends. I'm intensely lonely. I'm by myself. I don't have any face-to-face friends. All I have is internet friends. So I got no one to talk to. You are, whoever is watching this, whenever you're watching it, my cry for help, my message in a bottle. Thank you for being there and listening. It is greatly appreciated. Well, shucks, if you like watching older people play video games, I do have a game channel down below. Link is there. Hopefully, link might be over here too. So you can just click that and check out the game channel. I do all sorts of Let's Plays. I do a daily video. That's an awesome thing. So if you could check it out, that'd be very cool. It's not monetized. I hope to get it monetized, but even if it never does, I'm still going to make videos because I like making videos for people, and that's a very good thing. So if you could check it out, it'd be awesome, but if you don't want to, don't feel obligated. I've also opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people, and it is a range. Because even though I counted American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, I still have fibro, depression, all sorts of things. It is hard for me to think and remember the stuff. The stuff. So, if I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're not really good at that sort of thing. And I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to go through and read them afterward, answer as many as I can, thumbs up each one I read, but for right now I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment. The fact is you left a comment. And I do get troll comments and people that get absolutely just are, what is the word I was looking for? I almost had it too. Offended. Yes, they are offended that I talk through my reaction videos. It's like they skip the beginning where I tell people where and why I'm going to do what I'm going to do. We have Tundra Keeper, thank you very, very much, and Fantine Wild, who got very offended, extremely offended. I read one line and then stopped. So they wrote a whole book that I'm never going to read. My entire comment was just, you need to watch the beginning of the video. Tyler Williamson, thank you very, very much. And OT Superior with 3 R's, thank you very, very much. And Zombie Wolf, if you ever see me in Shelton, come up and say hi, please do. Claude 5190, thank you very, very much. Simon Tripconi, greatly appreciated. Ice Wallow _com, I sure hope I'm close. Blue Zephyr, thank you very, very much. And Madeline Odkinson, thank you much. And Rila Kincaid, greatly appreciated. Tokyo Toy Bastard, heck of a name, thank you very, very much. And Slash Gills for Real, another slash, thank you very, very much. RD Mosley, thank you, greatly appreciated. Natalie, thank you. Zobiel, it's Xobile, the boy, thank you very, very much. Derpy Oshawat, thank you very, very much. Lexmark66, good to see you in the comments. Tiana Meeder, thank you very, very much. Marmachel, bon dia. Marathathor 2, thank you very, very much. And then we have Tiago, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Ice Damon, thumbs up. Ice Damon makes some really cool urban exploration videos, so check those out. Go check out the channel. Definitely a thumbs up. Well, son of a gun, very, very cool. Ugh. It's pretty cool outside. The temperature is not supposed to break 70 in town today. Local weather is not the same as climate. So even though it's cool today, that doesn't mean, oh, there's no such thing as global climate change. No, local weather is different from global climate. And I have a whole bunch of links down there. Where did that come from? Why did I go on to that rant? I have no idea. I have links down below. Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign, become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. I would understand if you don't want to. I'm strictly niche. That's okay. But if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now to the literal end of time. And that's, golly, hopefully going to be more than 20 years. So after all, time comes to a halt when I kick off, to my point of view anyway. Well, shucks. What else? Did I do my other things? What do I normally say? I come up a complete blank all of a sudden. I can't even remember what I said or what I was going to say. That's rough. I mean, it really, literally feels at times like this, like someone just reached into my head, grabbed a handful of my memories, like grabbing hold of a squishy jellyfish, and just going, ring, 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 splunch, and it's gone. I'm literally just blank inside of my head. Which is fine, I suppose, so thumbs up for that. Hopefully I'm going to have a reaction video today, hopefully a game video for my game channel. I want a live stream. Yesterday I was on for over 12 hours, and by the time I could live stream, I was exhausted. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and thank you for coming along with me on this journey of exploration on a semi-daily basis, at least if you don't watch daily. It is very, very appreciated.